see all these little things. But my thing is, I really believe that there's something going on. Our government knows about it. They're going to disclose it soon. I think tonight on the History Channel, tune into the History Channel at 8 or 9 o'clock. There's going to be a new series, documentary about aliens. And this is sort of how they indoctrinate a civilization. They'll first come out with, sightings all over the world, and then the government will stop suppressing it as much as possible because it's all over the place. And then they say, wow, maybe it's different governments putting out different, like we don't know what this stuff is. And then there'll be, oh, by the way, they found structures on Mars and other planets, which we already know. But they'll release that NASA footage, and all the old things will come out. And then the second thing is, guess what? They're here. So there'll be 3 stages of it. They're planning on taking a couple of years to release this information. They feel the people can't handle it. I think what the people are going to be upset about is that not only, we can understand that you don't want everybody to know because we don't know, what kind of response you're going to get, but to divert all the billions and trillions of dollars and have a government within a government, a secret government that has all this power that lying to us about everything, I think we're going to get, not a very good response, not a lot of trust in the officials. And what I hear is a lot of the ETs really don't want to contact the officials. They're going to be contacting those of us that are open and have a consciousness of peace and love. And this is what I'm getting. My visions come in dreams. But it's all about peace and love, and I think that's Dr. Stephen Greer talked about that, because they want, they know what the government officials and the tricksters are all up to, and they're not going to get anywhere with them. So there's more of us that are into the spirituality, that are looking to make this place a better place for not only ourselves, but our children and future generations. And if we can embrace that, I believe we're all going to be contacted one way or another. And there's nothing to fear. It's just to just take direction. Your path might be opening up to a whole new world. And we, Justin and I are working on it. And hey, if they come, we're ready. we're ready to be ambassadors if that's what they want.
Right. A whole new paradigm is taking place, and everything you once thought was how things were, you find out really quickly, the more research you do, that everything you've been told and your whole reality is really a lie, but it was designed that way, and that's to suppress this knowledge because they could continue making trillions and stealing trillions at the same time, so we could pay taxes on those trillions of dollars that they continue to steal from us. I heard a pretty cool fact that caught my attention, and they said they spend more money on UFO stuff and space, not NASA, but behind closed doors. NASA's just a front, just like the president, Barack Obama, is a front to get people's attention there. So there's other secret things going on and secret organizations, but they spend more money on like this outer space and what they're doing on Mars and the weapons that they're setting up in these space programs and all this stuff. They spend more money on that than they do on the war. They spend trillions of dollars on this UFO information, the whole technology and everything. This is the most important thing that has been kept from the human race, the most important secret, and it just drives me nuts how they could just continue lying to us. So what I'm telling everybody out there watching this right now, screw what Barack Obama has to tell you. If he believes in aliens or UFOs or not, there's a major debunking campaign because they can't come up front and say we've been lying to you for the last 50, 100 years, because then the government would lose all its structure, all its power, and everyone will know it's a fraud,
And we can obviously see this in our emails. There's a lot of anger towards some of the things that we're doing coming in our emails also, and it just made me think, either they're the debunkers and they're just out there looking for anything that they could, use foul language or, discredit us. We're just saying we're the source of information. We're not manufacturing this. We're not making any money from this. We're just doing it as citizens who are concerned, have a passion for our earth and for people and for peace on our planet. But, those of you who are angry about finding out about this information, in a sense, it's a good thing. It's just what you do about it. If you really want to communicate your dissatisfaction with what we're saying and how we're putting the message out, we're not professionals, so excuse us if we don't come off as professionals. You can put it in a nicer way, because anger is a good stage, as far as Elizabeth Kubler-Ross says, to illness and disease. Anger is good. It's what you do about the anger. So understand that, this is something that's very different, very strange, and we understand that some people will be angry about this, and they may take it out on us in some of the emails. And overall, most people are right on board with us, but there are those that come out, and I honestly haven't responded to anybody because I'm kind of shocked at the language. Justin kind of hides it from me a little bit so I don't have to hear all the, I don't know how you punctuate all those curses, but I think, it makes me see it at the level of where your consciousness is. It's a good thing to open up your mind and point out things that we might not be aware of, and we're learning as you're teaching us. Many of you are teaching us many things, but the anger sometimes is so outrageous that we don't even know how to respond to it except throw you off.
Right. Nothing wrong with anger, but controlled anger is the wise move, because when you control your anger, you could turn that into a passion or the driving force behind all this energy. But you want to do something productive with that anger, and that could be maybe revealing the truth. I mean, I had a lot of anger built in when I started uncovering all these scams we've been told and taught our whole lives, and my way of combating this is digesting the knowledge so I could become free, because at first it is very hurtful, and we get a lot of people's responses like, how could they be lying to us, or why are they putting fluoride in our water, all this really tough stuff to really digest. But understand, at first it hurts, but after the hurt it could set you free. But it's what you decide to do with that information and esoteric knowledge. Just
to be aware that anger is rising, and then take control of your state. And we want to have a line of communication. So, but if you're going to scream and curse at us, you've just broken down that line of communication. Until you can calm down, it's like trying to fight with a mad dog or something like that. We definitely understand that, like Justin said, the first reaction, with disease, with the end of a cycle of things,